Students, now we are going to discuss some simple programs in PHP. So in that we are going to see about files. So in the previous class we have completed some simple programs in forms. That is your chapter 8. Now we are going to discuss some simple programs in files for you. Okay, va? So what is a file for you? Yes, files are nothing but it helps you people to process different tasks. So here you people are having many events. You are having many events. What are they? Yes, PHP open a file, read a file, close a file, write a file, appending a file and uploading a file. For each and everything you people are having some events. Okay, va? So we have in the theoretical class itself we have already discussed what are the syntax. We have already discussed what are the syntax for PHP open a file. What are the events? Just now I told you, no? For each and everything we have discussed the concept also, discussed the syntax also along with a simple example. And by now we are going to discuss that one by means of a simple program. So first we can see a simple program that helps you people to open a file. Just it is instructing you people to open, read and how to close. It is your simple PHP program instructing you people to how to open, read and close a file. So in this program what we are going to do is just to instruct how to open a file. So you people already know what is the syntax to open a file. Yes, you people proceed with this program. Yes, a PHP program always begins with this format for you. And to the next line, you are having a variable named my file. It is your variable name. So since it is a variable name, in front it must begins with a dollar symbol. Like this it is having. So instead of my file, you people can have any name. It is of your choice only. Okay, wow. Next you people are having f open. So this is the syntax f open. So inside you people are going to write the file name. So it is your web dictionary dot txt. Txt is telling you people it is a text file. Okay, wow. Since it is a open, you people are going to open it in a read mode. Just you people are going to read here. You are not having any option to write it by now. Okay, va? So you people are here going to read it. So it is mentioned here as R for you. It is given as R for you. Otherwise, so here you have written R, OR. That is R telling you people to read. And this is OR instructing you people to open a file. Otherwise what it has to be done, or die means it must throw an error message for you. Yes, what error message is going to display for you? Yes, it is unable to open file, and it is going to display a message unable to open a file, and this line is terminated by semicolon for you. Don't forget, each and every line in the PHP program will be terminated by a semicolon for you. So here it is terminated. Okay, ma'am. So what this line is telling for you people, if webdictionary.txt file is already available, it will be opened in the read mode for you. If this file is not available, it will display a error message that is unable to open file. That message will be displayed for you. Clear with this one? Yes, what else done here? Everything will be stored in this variable. Everything will be stored in this variable. And then come to the next line. Here you are having the statement, that is your echo. Here you are having the statement echo. Echo means, yes, it is your display. And next you people are having f read. Now you people are going to read the file. What file? Here. It is already stored in this variable, no? Yes, that variable is written here. Next you people are going to have the file size of, yes, what is the file that you people are going to? That file size is written here for you. Okay, ma'am. Then it has to be closed, since here you are having two brackets. First it is for your f read, next for your f size. After that it is terminated by a semicolon for you. After reading this, next you people are having close. You are going to close the file, that is my file. This variable is closed here for you. This variable is closed here. Already this file is opened in which mode for you? Yes, it is opened in read mode for you. After performing all the read operation, now this file is closed for you. So only that is given here. It is closed here for you. So F close of my file. So clear with this simple program to tell you people how to open, read and close. Okay, wow, clear with this one. So don't forget, while you people are reading the file, it must be in the read mode. Okay, wow, that is R. If you are going to write anything in the open panna file நீ என்ன மாதிரி எழுத போறேன்னா, it must be in write mode. That is, it is your W mode. என்ன பண்ணு, write modeல போடு. That is W. You have to specify it by W. So clear with the simple first program. Next we are going to discuss another one simple program for write operation. So just now we have finished a simple program to tell you people how to open a file and read that file. So now we are going to have another one program telling you people how to write it, how to write on that file. Okay, wow. As usual, the file begins, the PHP file begins. This is your general format, and next you people are going to have a variable name, that is your my file. So how you people are going to identify whether it is a variable or not? Yes, if it is a variable, in front it will be having a dollar symbol. So now this my file is a variable name. Next you people are going to have the F open. So here the file name is new file. Here the file name is new file, and it is of what format for you? It is for your text format. Okay, ma. Now you people are going to open it in write mode. So it is given it as W for you. Read means R, write means W. Or die, what it is telling for you people? Yes, if this new file .txt is not available, you will be having the error message, that is unable to open file. It will be having an error message, unable to open file. This message will be displayed for you people. Otherwise this file will be open and it will be stored in the variable my file. It will be opened and it will be stored in the variable my file. So clear with this one? Yes, then come to the next line, that is your $txt. So this is your variable name. What is the variable name value here? Yes, it is your school name school name. School name is the value that is going to be stored in this txt. So here you are having /n. /n means, yes, you are going to enter the value in the next line. So similarly we have discussed another one. What it is? Yes, that is your BR, that is your break. Here you are having /n, and to the next line you are having fwrite. Fwrite means now you are going to write on that file that is ready for you people to write. So this file is stored in which variable for you? Yes, it is stored in the variable my file. So here they are going to write it in my file, comma $txt. So this is the variable. So what you people have entered in the school name, this variable school name will be stored in that file for you by now. So இப்போ நல்லா பார்த்துக்கோ, ஸ்கூல் நேம்ங்கிற ஹெட்டிங் இப்போ என்ன போயிட்டு மை ஃபைலில் போய் உனக்கு ஸ்டோர் ஆகிட்டு. ஆனால் ஸ்கூல் நேமுக்கு நீ என்ன வேல்யூ கொடுக்க போறியோ அதுக்கு நம்ம இன்னும் ப்ரோக்ராம் எழுதலை. ஜஸ்ட்டு சிம்பிளாக ஸ்கூல் நேமுங்கிறத என்ன பண்ணியிருக்க, ஒரு வேரியபிளில் ஸ்டோர் பண்ணி அதை ஒரு ஃபைலில் எழுதுறதுக்கு ஒரு சிம்பிள் ப்ரோக்ராம் தான் பார்க்கும். ஓகேவா? அப்போ இப்போ ஸ்கூல் நேமுங்கிற வேரியபிள் எதில் ஸ்டோர் ஆகிருக்கு? TXTங்கிற வேரியபிளில். இப்போ அந்த TXTங்கிற வேரியபிள்லேருந்து நீ என்ன பண்ணிட்ட, மை ஃபைல் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு ஃபைலுக்கு எழுதிட்டேன். இந்த வேரியபிள் ஆல்ரெடி உனக்கு யார் இருக்கா, இதை நான் யாருக்குனே உனக்கு என்ன பண்ணிட்டேன், சொல்லி கொடுத்துட்டேன். ஸோ clear with this line? Yes, next line you people are having the next one, it is your student name. ஸோ இங்கேயும் ஒரே வேரியபிள் நேம் தான், இங்கேயும் ஒரே வேரியபிள் நேம் தான். ஸோ இதனால் ஏதாவது மாற்றங்கள் எக்ஸிக்யூஷனில் எரர் எதுவும் வருமா? ஒரு எரருமே என்ன பண்ணாது, உனக்கு வராது. ஏன்னா ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி டைம் அந்த வேரியபிள் என்ன ஆகும், இனிஷியலைஸ் ஆகிட்டே இருக்கும். ஸோ இங்கே ஒரு நேரம் நீ ஸ்டோர் ஆனாலும் நெக்ஸ்ட் டைம் அதே வேரியபிளை யூஸ் பண்ணாலும் ஹியர் இட் இஸ் ஆஃப் நோ ப்ராப்ளம் இன் PHP ஃபார் யூ. ஸோ இன் PHP யூஸிங் த வேரியபிள் நேம் ரிப்பீட்டட், நோ ப்ராப்ளம் ஃபார் யூ. ஸோ இப்போ TXTங்கிறதுல இப்போ யார் வந்திருக்கா, ஸ்டூடெண்ட் நேம் உனக்கு வந்திருக்கு. சரியா? வேரியபிள் நேம் போட்டாச்சு. நெக்ஸ்ட் fwriteல வந்து மை ஃபைல், இட் இஸ் யுவர் ஃபைல் நேம். ஃபைல் நேமில் என்ன பண்ணியாச்சு, txtங்கிற வேரியபிளில் இருக்கிற கண்டென்ட்டில் என்ன கண்டென்ட் இருக்குது, எஸ் யூ ஆர் ஹேவிங் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் நேம். அந்த ஸ்டூடெண்ட் நேம் என்ன பண்ணியாச்சு, மை ஃபைலுங்கிறது என்னது, எஸ் இட் இஸ் யுவர் வேரியபிள் நேம் ஹியர். இதில் என்ன இருக்க போகுது, நியூ ஃபைல் டாட் டிஎக்ஸ்டிங்கிறத நீ என்ன பண்ணியிருக்க, ரைட் மோடில் ஓப்பன் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்க. ரைட் மோடுனா என்னது, வாட் எல்ஸ் கண்டென்ட் that you people are instructing to write, that will be written in which file for you, it will be written in new file dot txt for you. Clear with this one? Then come to the next line. After performing these two write operation, now you people are going to close the file that is already open. Don't forget, a file must be already opened, then only you people will be able to close the file. Then only you people will be able to close the file. So after closing this file, the PHP program is terminated by this symbol. So it is instructing you people that the PHP program gets completed, that the PHP program gets completed for you. So clear with this one, clear with the second program, how to perform the write operation. So I repeat it again. So this file is opened in the write mode for you. Here you are going to have another one variable with the value school name, and come to the next line. Here you people are going to write, that is fwrite. In where you people are going to write, yes, in the opened file, the open file in the stored in the variable my file, yes it is your variable name. And come to the next line. Here you people are having another one content, that is your student name. This also written in the my file for you. After performing all the write operation, opened file is closed for you by means of which keyword, yes by means of f, close, by means of this function. This opened file is closed for you, and this symbol is instructing you people that the PHP program get completed. So clear with this concepts? Yes, by now we have completed two program. In this, what are the functions that we have discussed? Yes, we have discussed fopen, we have discussed, then fwrite we have discussed, then we have discussed fread and fclose. So these are the functions that we have discussed by now. So by using a simple two programs, we have discussed these four functions. So clear with these two simple programs in by means of which concepts? Yes, by means of file concept. Yes, and by now we are going to have the third simple example program. So by now we have discussed how to read, write, that we have discussed. By now we are going to discuss how to append a file. Append means already you have written something in that file. Now you people are going to add some more content to that file. So for that, what you people are going to do? For that, what you people are going to do? That only we are going to discuss by now. That only we are going to discuss by now. So for that, in PHP, what is the syntax there for you for appending a file? Yes, you are having file put contents. You are having the syntax file put contents. So what is the syntax? You people know already, it is handled for you people. File put contents of, yes, contents of file, data, mode, context. So these are the four parameters that you people are having in file put contents. Okay va? So each and everything, what are the parameters, what are the tasks the parameters going to perform, everything is discussed in the theoretical part for you people. Yes, now we can proceed with the program. As usual, the program begins with PHP for you. Okay va? And next line, it is your txt, it is your variable name. It is going to have the value student id. It is going to have the value student id. And come to the next line, it is again a variable for you people. Here you are having the keyword, that is file put contents. Okay ma'am? And inside you people are going to have the file name, that is logs.txt. So here the file name is logs.txt. txt means it is a text file for you. It is a text file. And then next come you people. Here you people are having the variable name. Here you are having no. Yes, it is your variable name. Next you people are having this. We can discuss by now. So already second example we discussed, no, in that in the variable txt we have given two values. What are they? Yes, the first one, it is your school name, and the next one, it is your student name. These two we have already written. So just you people imagine, for that same file you people are going to write another one variable. It is your student id. It is your student id. So only you are having the variable txt here. Next you people are having this one. What it is for you? php eol. What it is going to tell? Similarly to the next you people are having file append. So this is your mode for you. It is your mode, and this is txt, it is your data for you, and this file append is a mode. Now you people are going to open that file in which mode? Yes, it is to be opened in append mode for you. So already we have completed in which mode? I have discussed for you people in write mode, and the next one it is your read mode. For read mode you will be having the variable as r. For write mode it is given as w. Now you people have opened that file in append mode. So this is your mode for you. And next you people are having the context. Context means it is an optional part also. This is an optional part. Here also you are going to specify log exe. It is your log ex, telling you people after appending your file is locked for you. Your file is locked for you. That is specified here. So this part, that is your context part, is an optional part only. So clear with this one? Yes. Next we can discuss how this file program will be executed. How this file will be executed for. Yes, you people see here. Just now I told you, no, file append r. It is your R. So this is not your context. It is your mode only. It is your mode. Here you will be having log exe as the value. You will be having file append. Otherwise you will be having log e. Yes, you will be having a mode file append. Otherwise you will be having it as log esc. Okay, sorry. Here we didn't specify the context by now. Since it is an optional part, what are the content that you people are going to give? That is not specified here for you by now. So this is the simple program telling you people how to append a content. So what is the important thing that you people have to note here is, yes, this is your keyword. As usual you people will write, and this is the mode only is the important point. File append you are having, no, this is the important thing that you people have to specify in this file. Okay, yes, after writing everything, the PHP program gets completed for you. The PHP program gets completed for you. So this is a simple example to append a file. And what do you mean by append? Yes, what do you mean by? Already you people are having some content. In that you people are going to add something extra. So that for that you people have written this program. So this is your third simple example program. So here you people must specify the mode. It is you have to specify the mode. In which mode you people are going to specify this one. Similarly, this file, it is a compulsory, that is your record. You must specify, and what data you people are going to write, that also you people must specify. So you must specify the file name, and what content you people are going to write, that also you people must specify. These two are compulsory part, and this mode, and the next you people are having a context mode, no, so both are optional for you. So by the keyword file put contents itself, it is telling you people that you people are going to perform the append operation. So only the mode and the context part are optional for you. Next we are going to see another one program, how to upload your photo. That is your student photo you will be having, no. So how you people are going to upload that one. So for that we have written a simple HTML program here. From this HTML program you are going to make a call to a PHP program. You are going to make a call to a simple PHP program. Yes, we can proceed with this program. Yes, first line you people are having, it is your document file.htp. What it is telling you here for you people, it is a simple command line. Document type HTML, it is your command line. How you people are telling it is a command line for you? Yes, here you are having exclamation symbol, no, this less than, this greater than. It is telling you people, it is your command line. And to the next you people, as usual, the HTML begins with a HTML tag for you, and the next you people are going to have the body tag, and body means, yes, it is your body. Here you are not having any title or head part. Okay, yes, next you people are going to have the body part, and next you people are going to have a form. In this form only you people are going to upload a photo. How you people will upload a photo in a form? That is your any web page. How you people will? Yes, small small area will be displayed for you. Below that you will be having some button like. By clicking that button, it will be taking you people to the some files or folders that is available in your computer. From that, you people are going to select that one. After selecting that, what you people will do? Yes, you will submit it, or you will press the confirm button, or you people will be perform the confirm button. Otherwise, you will click the upload button, telling you the selected file is ready to upload. Okay, well, like that you people are going to specify that one. So form action is equal to student photo upload dot php. So here only it is going to call a file, that is your php file. So what is the name of that file? Yes, it is your student photo upload. It is your file name. How you people are going to identify it is a PHP? Yes, it is terminated by .php. Okay, wow. And next you people are going to perform the method. It is your post. What is the post is going to do here for you? So you people know there are two methods. What are they? Post method and the get method. What the post method is going to do? Yes, the input data sent to the server with the post method is stored in the request body of the client's HTTP. So here when you people are using the post method means the request is stored in the body part. The request is stored in the body part of the client's HTTP request. Okay, why it will be stored in the body part for you. And next what you people are having? Yes, it is ENC, that is your encrypt type is equal to multiple part. It is your multiple part or form data. And next you people are going to, this line is telling you people to how to select an image to upload. How to select an image to upload. So here you people are having input type equal to file. From here you people are going to select which file, and name is equal to file to upload. File to upload. Which file? After selecting which file you people are going to upload, that is to be specified here. And next ID is equal to file to upload. Okay, wow. So in that input type, after now here you people are going to select that one. You people are going to select which photo that you people are going to upload. You people have selected that one, and to the next you people will be having submit button. Just by clicking the submit button, it is going to have the value as upload image, and next after clicking the upload button, what you will be having? Yes, your photo that you people have selected is uploaded on the internet for you, that it is moved on to the server for you, So after that your form part get completed. So it is terminated by /form. It is your /form. Next your body is completed. How you people are telling it is your completed? Yes, it is specified by /body. And next you people are having /HTML, telling your HTML part gets completed. Your HTML parts get completed. So clear with this simple program how to upload a photo, upload a student photo. So clear with this concept. So by now nearly we have completed what are the file events. Okay, wow. So what are they? Totally you are having 6. Open, read, close, write, append, and the next one it is your upload. For each and everything we have discussed a simple program. So in the first program we have discussed how to open, how to read, and how to close. And the second program we have discussed how to open on and how to write. For that, how you people will identify it is a write file? Yes, you will be having the W. You will be having that W. And next after writing you people have closed that file. Next append. For third program it is a simple example to specify append. For that, what event you people will be using? The syntax, the function is file put contents. It is your file put contents. And next you people have discussed the next event, that is your file upload. Next we have discussed it is your file upload. How you people are going to upload? Yes, for that you people have written a simple program. After selecting, your form will be displayed. From that you people are going to select your photo, in which file or folder it is available. From that, then after selecting you people are going to press the submit button. By that your program, that your photo is uploaded on the internet for you. So clear with the topics. What else we have discussed by now? So for all the events under files we have discussed each and every simple program. So yes, what do you mean by file handling? Yes, file handling is an important part of any web applications. Okay, so for everything you often need to open and process a file for different task. So that is called as your file handling. Next, you people can have another one term. What is file upload? Yes, a PHP script can be used with the HTML form to allow users to upload files to the server. So that is your file upload. It is used to, why it is used? Yes, it is used to upload the files to the server. It helps you people to upload the files to the server. For that only you people are having the event as file upload. Next, you people can see another one function, that is while you people are uploading, what must be on for you? Yes, file upload. That function must be on for you. Must specify the file upload equal to on. So clear with the topics. What else we have discussed by now? Yes, by this 8th lesson, forms and files, for that we have discussed many simple programs. So clear with the concept. What else we have discussed by now? Yes, thank you students.